Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are on this little tiny blue marble of ours. Um, I intended to go live at the top of the hour, and this is just kind of an impromptu live. I'm just goofing off and trying to do something fun. But I do have my lemon head ropes. I'm set to go. Got all my paints. This is something that I've did with unicorn spit. This has been kind of sitting off to the side for about 2 months now, and I haven't done anything with it, and so I wanted to do something with it tonight. And I've got 2 dogs right underneath me, and I can't slide up any. Come on. I need somebody to move. I don't want to crush the dogs. Come on. Yes. Thank you. So good. Oh. Anyways. I was watching some videos about the Venezuela earthquake. I hope more survivors are found. That is very scary. So let me jump over here. Wall Street cigarettes. Yes, they did. Where's my buttons? Here's my button. Here we go. Okay. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Julia. Nice to see you guys. This is just kind of a little impromptu. I was going to do something fun. Oh, so first off, I'm going to play with this. I always burn my info on the back of these as I make them. I just take blue painter tape and it is so hot out right now. Actually, I totally forgot to take a look to see what it says it is here. Holy shit. It says it is 98 degrees outside and it feels like 109. And if anybody is one of those furries downtown Pittsburgh, oh boy, are you. We picked a lovely week for it. All the stuff. I need to kick some dogs up from underneath me. Both of them are underneath my table here, and I can't move closer to do anything with them. So we'll move that out of the way. And yeah. All right. Oh, I shouldn't have glued that thing on there first. Not glued, tape. Probably do it this way. Yeah, what the hell? I'll just do it this way and eyeball it. I normally don't use these. I just kind of measure it out, figure out what's my center point, and then go from there. But there is a way to do it some by line, a streak here. I am just going to eyeball this. I feel like I need to move it over a little bit. Let's move it down a little. I think I'm good. Pencil. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to be outside. Neither do the dogs need to be. I'm doing good. It's hot. It is crazy. I've actually gone out at 11 o'clock at night and tried to water the plants. It's just been nuts. I'm not using that one. Hey, William. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. There's a bunch of courts are closed today. Lots of things are closed. Okay. We look like we are just a little bit over 9. We're 9 1/4. Let's see. So 9 would be 4 1/2. And I'm going to add an 1/8 just to make sure that I'm good. Which is probably about the center spot that I wanted to be. So if you're wondering how I found the center on some of these, this is where it goes. Actually, I can't see that. Where's my... There it is. Haven't seen you around for a while there, William. Glad to see you're doing good. This is actually chalk in a pen form. All right, so my center is right here. There we go. It might be the center, but I don't like it. Because I feel like I got too much space here and too much space here and way too much space down here. So I'm going to move it down. Yeah. All right. We'll keep it there. And I'm going to just take this chalk pencil. Like I said, normally this is for sewing and marking up stuff, but it works really good here. But luckily, nobody in the neighborhood has been putting off any fireworks just yet. With the 4th being on a Saturday, we will be having fireworks by non-professionals in our neighborhood from probably 5 o'clock this evening to 5 a.m. Sunday morning. I was actually just watching a video from a vet. Worry. He's wearing scrubs, so I don't know if he is. I'd have to look to see if he is an actual vet. There was in his video, he obviously used AI to make slides. And there were typos all over slides. And like I realize not everybody is a graphic designer and people want to make videos, post them on YouTube and rake in those millions, you know. I say that very sarcastically. Yeah, that looks a lot centered. Just eyeballing it. So it wanted me to put it up here. I'm going to put it down here. What's nice about this is it has a little eraser there too that I can just lightly erase that mark. Okay. So I may or may not extend it past this. I've been playing around with some other things. 1 second. I gotta get a drink. Check everybody's text. Oh wow, your first squash and zucchini already out of the garden. Wow. We have geez. I have 3 tomato plants out there, and so has green peppers, or bell peppers, I should say. There's variety of colors. One of them is supposed to be purple. I didn't realize I grabbed a purple one, but and then we have purpless cucumbers and carrots in one raised bed, and then in another one I have a bunch of herbs. I have oregano, basil, chives. I haven't done chives at all. I'm going to try chives this year, and I've done rosemary before. I've got that growing out there, and then I've got hardy strawberries growing out there, but there's a little something that keeps going out there and chewing holes in the strawberries. So with the dogs and the fireworks, they don't like the fireworks. They don't I have more of a problem. Well, they had more of a problem, I should say, this week. A house 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4-ish houses, 4 or 5 houses down. They were getting their roof redone, and so of course they were using the nail guns, so it was ka-chunk, 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 and then ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. You'd hear that constantly. And the Ahsoka was okay with it. She wasn't too bad with it. She was kind of like, yeah, they're making noise over there. It's over there. Don't have to worry about it. Sabine wouldn't go outside because she didn't like the noise at all. It's just being absolutely crazy. But I am in Pittsburgh, and I'm near, there's a place here called Homestead where the Homestead Grays Negro League baseball team was founded, and they were in that area. But I'm near Homestead. I'm not directly in Homestead. But if I say Homestead, usually because, okay, I know where that is. So let's see. Oh, actually, I gotta show you where to go. So I've been playing around with some colors and some things. Show you some new ones. Pennsylvania is where I'm at. But I have family pretty much all over South Central, North Central, Central PA, and Southwest PA here and all over. But this is one new one that I've played around with. I don't think where the original one went to. That's one. And then I got this little fun one I was playing with. I wanted to do something with the greens and purples, and so I got that. So I got him. He's playing. And then this guy I just finished. It's another I want to say it's a Captain America shield more than the other one. I kind of like how this one turned out better than the first one I did. First one I gave away. But yeah, I like this one, so I'll probably do that. But I thought, I could try something like that on this one. Just to come up with different layers and levels of it. And I might throw... Yes, to anyone that touches it, do not touch. Thank you. I'm glad you liked that one. When I went to the post office to mail it, they said, yeah, you have to mail it as a package because it had a magnet on it. And so yeah, Rhonda was watching one of the lives, and then I think she was the only one there, and then I said, what color do you want? And we worked on one. She saw hers made live. So I sent that out to her, so she had one. Let's see, what can I do here? Oh, so I didn't want to do another one of those Captain America red, white, and blue. Everybody's doing red, white, and blue. I wanted to do something. I was thinking, no, it's hot out, it's summery, and I need something else to be done, so I chose this instead. So, all right, let's do... Let me get my colors here sorted. Because I am also working on another one that has this variation of color to it, but I haven't finished it yet. But I've got I got a mess of colors here. I'm trying to sort them out good. And I want to do a gold too. I feel like I need to do a little gold on this. I'll have to figure out where are those at. There they are. See, I've been working on a few. Okay, whatever that gold one is right there. It's a nice gold one. Hold on, I gotta look at something. It's been... we were out running around yesterday, and it just was... absolutely crazy with all just the heat and running around. It's too much. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. First, got 1, 2, 3, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Number 17. Oh, that is not that. That can't be right. That is not bronze. All right, well, I'm going. All right, I think that's Delta King Gold. We'll go with that. See, it is that and that first. Stir the dogs. Okay, come on, girls. I need you to move. Come on. Oh, what? Who's on what? Oh, there. Sheesh. What's going on? I don't know what happened there. Oh. I think somebody was let's try this one. That's a nice gold. Okay, here we go. We're all set. Was that you yelping or was that her? Silly. All right. So we'll try this. This is Craftsmart from Michael's. It's their brand. And we'll go for this in the center. You probably need 2 coats. We'll see. No idea. So it's rather filled up here at the top because I shook it. So I'm just going to lightly suggest it. What's nice is I can swirl it around on the tip to get it moving before it gets too hot in here. And it starts to solidify. Oh, I like that. That's good. What happened here? All right. No doggies underneath me. I don't know if she... Oh, I see what happened. It was Ahsoka, and she got herself caught under my wheels of my chair, and she tried to stand up, and I yanked the hairs out on her. That's what happened. It's just, they want to be underneath me, and they want to see want to know who I'm talking to. But that's what happened. Poor dog. She just... She just got caught. Where did that brush go? All right. So I'm just going to take my brush, just have a little bit of water on it, squeeze it out. And I'm just going to suggest and smooth the paint around a little bit. Yeah. I will probably have to apply a second coat of that. I feel bad. She got... Okay, let's see. Let's do a row of green. Color green, color green. Oh, let's do this green. This is Jubilee green. All right. Okay. Now with this, I will stick with the... Actually, I should do that as... I'm switching. Normally I do the even numbers on these sticks, but with this, that's rather big, so I'm switching to the odd size. And even though I already did the one, it's going to be big. That's fine. Nobody's going to know, right? Like this isn't recorded live. You saw nothing. Maybe I should have done a darker green. Yeah. Probably should have done a smaller tip because these are like getting tight near each other. And it's going to look like it's just like a caterpillar of dots instead of having actual spaces between them. Doody-doody-doo. Let's do... It's been rather hot to paint up here because it's been... As soon as I open up a paint, it gets really... It starts to dry up faster than I want it to, than I need it to for these dots. All right, we're going to put you right there. Whee! What are you turning an oven on in this heat? Ugh. If I've been doing anything that needs to be, I use the air fryer. Turn that on. Yeah. Those will definitely need to be have a second layer put on them, but it's working. Okay. Now I want to do a dark yellow. Or should I? Hold on a second. I need to. I think I might actually try this one. Hold on. Actually. Baked beans, mac and cheese. Oh, in the oven. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Whoops. I'm messing with something on the computer here. Oh, actually, that one. That one's better. I'm going to be off, but I will use it. All right. So that was 7. Let's go with 9. And we're going to keep them close. I would do baked beans in the crock pot. That would be good. I'm not cooking anything for us because Sal can't eat all that stuff anymore. I did buy it's a brisket thing from Costco earlier this week that is very good. And it's easy. It's already cooked, and you just have to heat it up in the microwave. It's really good. But for me, I need. It's almost more like having a pot roast more than a brisket. But it's good. I had to make some mashed potatoes in it. I didn't make any gravy. I just used the juice that was with it. Put that on it. All right. Okay. Yeah, those guys will need a second coat. I'll keep it that color green. That's fine. I should have gone a darker green, but I'll be good with that. Okay, so let's do that, and then let's what is my next layer? If I did 38, 36 would be the next, but what did I use? 262. This I will definitely pour a little bit more in here. Look at all the bubbles in that. Give me pop. Again, the only problem with popping, you're expecting 40 to 50 people. Ooh, geez. Oh. Let's see. That was 9. I think I'm going to keep that as 9. What the heck? Yeah, I have a in North Central PA. They're in 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks. The 17th and the 18th is the Great 100-Mile Yard Sale. And my brother and my sister and I have decided to do that and sell some of Dad's stuff at the yard sale. I'm taking up some stuff that I need, but it is supposed to be 100 miles of all yard sales that they try to pull everybody together to do. And I hope it is not as god awful hot as it is now then, because it will be insane. I mean, I grew up there and have AC in the trailer. And the only AC that we'll have up there again is if my brother, I don't think my brother has even AC in his camper. Come on, pop bubbles. Those don't want to pop. I know we won't have. We will probably only have AC in the cars again. If it's 2 too hot, people won't show up. But then again, this is an annual thing that they've been doing for quite a while. Good news next week. May lose the hundreds, but it'll still be in the 90s for most of the east. Afternoon storms increase. See, that's when I in the early 90s, I worked for a factory, and I liked doing the evening shift, which was basically from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 11 at midnight. And sometimes we would run past that. We would be working overtime to like 1 in the morning or even 3 in the morning, just depends. And it was a lot of fun because you would end up sleeping. You'd sleep during, like most of the night and into the morning. You'd be, we'd wake up. At least I did. I woke up. I'd wake up at noon and I'd go into work, and then especially on some days in the summer, you'd end up having the power go out because of the storms that would roll through, and it wasn't. It was always kind of fun, and then our the evenings were a little cooler to do things, so we'd always go out, and then when the storms would come in, we'd always have to come in and yell, "Hope everybody has their windows rolled up in their cars because it's raining." And then you'd see everybody drop what they were doing and run out to their cars and roll up their windows. It's like, come on, did you not think to? So And you kind of had to keep your windows rolled up where we were because we were the bugs and stuff would get into your cars if you left your windows down. And then you'd hear people hollering at how many insects crawled into their cars during their shift. But I liked that shift. It was a good shift. My dad didn't like it. But it was a good shift. You made I think you made 20 cents more an hour if you worked that shift. So. All right, where's that one again? I've been watering my garden too. I have several flower gardens that Mom and I worked on. And it sucks to have all that and then you pay for all the flowers and only to have to keep them watered to get them to survive. Yeah, let's try to see. I've been trying to keep I do not want to see what my electric bill is going to be. Of course, they jacked up the prices this month. I'm afraid to know what ours is. If I could, there was a thing that I had seen years ago. I think it was a French company created a fake tree, and that every leaf on the tree was actually a little tiny. It would spin with the wind, so they made it look not really like a natural tree. It did look like a fake tree, but the leaves on it spun around with the wind, and it actually ended up turning the whole thing became a giant wind turbine, and it was really neat. I would love to be able to put one of those out in the yard, because we definitely get a lot of, when they do it on city water, yeah. We get a lot of wind up here on the top of the hill. It could be pretty if they say that we're going to have bad winds, or if the winds are, if it's going to be really windy, it's going to be extra windy up on the top of our hill here, because it's just, I've tried to put a flag outside, and the we had a storm come through, and it broke my broke the housing right off the side of the house. It was that bad, and I haven't replaced it since. Kind of sucks because it's a nice spot for a flag, but I just cannot get flags to stay put. Now this yellow that is school bus yellow from Folk Art is very thick, and it does not like dots. It does not like to be thinned down or used in this manner. I've actually thought of the solar panels too, Rhonda, but there's issues with those. You have to make sure that your roof can actually hold the weight of the solar panels. I would do it in a heartbeat if I could. And the other thing is, the solar power doesn't go to you first. The solar power goes to everybody else in the neighborhood before you get it. You just get a discount here in Pennsylvania if you let them put solar powers. You basically are helping the electric companies to collect that. And there's also some issues with them being on your house. I don't know if this is actually what happened, but there's a house a couple streets away from me that they are rebuilding because it caught fire. And somebody had said that it started from the solar panels. Now, whether or not that person was knowledgeable about it, or whether or not that was the actual the report from the findings of the fire chief. I haven't heard anything more about that. Or whether or not it was just somebody, unfortunately in this day and age, everybody, like complaining about, oh yeah, the sun sets, the wind dies, whatever. Those people. But I do believe that the solar power, the people who installed it had to come out and remove them. And that's what I would do. If I had the land, I would definitely, do a little mini solar farm, but do it away from the house. So, that way that it, because I have a barn out back. And I've seen somebody around here also do that they actually have them on the shed, they have them on the roof of their detached garage. That's where they have them instead of on their house themselves. So, that is I like that idea more than the others. So, was that this color? Yeah, thank you. The only problem is hail. Yes, you would have to deal with that. That's not the same color, is it? Okay. Or did I do the same? That's not the right color. I did the same color there, didn't I? Oh, well, that'll dry. It went back again. And we don't really get hail as much because we're not. And again, all those don't believe that climate change is real. It's very possible we could get hail here, get worse. Yeah, that's a better color. Now, when my brother moves into his place, he should probably get that because he could have it on one section. And he would get some good sun. Yeah, that's not the right color. Orange, please. My ceiling fan sounds like it's ticking, 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 and it sounds like when you have water dripping in the bathroom sink overnight. It's all you hear is the tick, 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 tick. Okay, so those are not dry, but I'm going to put a lot of paint on my thing and try to dab over that. To try to cover those up. All right. I believe that the poles are shifting, which is causing climate change. Well, they do move. The poles do move every, they move like a millimeter or so, something like it. It's very small amount because this was, I want to say I saw this in the year 2000, that they went up. They go up to the North Pole, or it might have been the South Pole, every I don't think they do it every year, but they put a marker in place as to where the true North or South Pole is. And you can see that there's a pattern of where it's been moving, which is neat. But all right, we're going to try a little bit of this gold. I'm going to do, actually, no, I'm going to put a real green. Let's do the Jubilee. What did they do? Okay, I see. Let's mark this up to 11. Again, this is Ceramcoat. This is just the right viscosity for dotting, I think. It's a very nice, thick but not thick. It's just perfect. I'm just going to for those of you who are watching and have any questions, there is a live chat going on. For subscribers, I would appreciate the subscribe, hit the like, hype the video, all that fun stuff. Got a lot of fun stuff here. Okay. That is one of my favorite greens. This is called Jubilee Green. I have another one here, this DecoArt's Festive Green. It's very close, but it's also a nice green. Nice grass green. Very good, strong color. All right, what am I going to do? See, now she did that and that. All right, give me the gold. All right, gold we're doing a little bit different. Oh, actually, I want that back. This is a nice gold. That was 11. Okay. No, actually, wait a sec. Yeah, we'll do it. Actually, no, not the gold first. I'm going to try something else. Give me... You need to work on dinner. You can go right ahead. Work on your dinner. All right, I'm going to do... I know what to say. This Craftsmart is actually also very good at mandala dotting. All right, this is going to be a little bigger. I want this to be this size. And we're going to have different. Actually, hold on a second. Let me count. All right. Starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, that works. Had to plan out some dots. All right, so we are going to go that'll work. Trying a different pattern, one that I don't normally do. We don't bite hurt. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a little different. All right, everybody remember that was 15. All right, we're going to go back to 11. All right, we're going to try the gold. Actually, you know what we need first? We need lemon head. Lemon head break. Mm-hmm. Right over here. Those are so good. Okay. Now, while those are still wet, I'm going to take a small tip and just lightly push that around. I don't want to drag it into the, touch the wood as much as it will, especially in this temperature. It's going to affect it and drag the paint and scratch it. And I don't want to do that. And I do that because I don't want it to dry and show this nipple of a paint dot there. I want it to stretch out. Now, of course, the green ones are showing a little bit of a nipple, but they'll actually dry. I'm actually going to put a dot over top of them so they won't be that bad. Yes, cover your nipples. And other things you wouldn't hear painting mandalas. Okay. What's wrong with him? Okay. Yeah, I am. Actually, you, your nice paintbrush. Okay. In that center one, I am going to make it a little bit thicker. So let me take, since I've already established the circle, I'm just going to take my paintbrush and put a second coat on it like that. And make it a little thick so that it dries the paint up good. Okay, that works. Oops. There, clean it off, eat another. Yeah, if you love lemons, find those lemon head ropes. They're really good. Oh, actually, all right, so I'm going to try something else here. And I need this gold. Let's put you back. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll leave that alone. So the colors of the background, like I said, this was unicorn spit. This is actually, hold on 1 second. Let me find the name of it because I don't have them handy right beside me. Okay. So the green section here is called Lavish Lovebirds. It's a sparkling gel stain. The yellow is Golden Gosling, I believe. Yes. It's also sparkling. They're water-based gel stains. They're very nice and easy to use. But the outer edge is supposed to be red. It's supposed to be Dolly Firebird, which kind of ends up being more like a when I did this and mixed the yellow in with it, of course, then it started to turn purple. Or sorry, not purple. Why did I say purple? Orange. Good heavens. Color theory. Come on. Red and yellow make orange. Screw that up. Okay. And when I did this, I was kind of mixing the paints together a little bit. So it's like I don't see much in the way of red except like maybe right here and here. But I guess I could put a little red in this. I could. And keep it those colors. I can tell that these are the 2 dots that I put the wrong color on underneath because they're a little bit stronger in orange than the colors, the other ones. And that's funny. All right, so let's do this. I don't think I want to do, I think I want to keep the red tone dyed down. I don't want to put dots of red in here. I mean, I do, but I'll put them as smaller dots as kind of, hi there. Hi, honey. How are you? Come on. I'm sorry you got caught on my chair wheels. Yes, you're a good bee. Sorry, puppy. Yeah, you can get underneath me now. Hold on. Apparently, I have to do a puppy break. Okay, good girl. All right, there you go. What sucks is only if people were putting on fireworks like right within the immediate area can I hear them. I can't hear them if like they're on the other hill or down in the valley or something like that. I can't hear them. Okay, I want to actually let's go with this. That bright orange that I was going to put in here. Apple barrel. It's a nice orange. This is jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so that was 15. I think I'm going to jump up and throw shit. Stay hydrated, folks, in this heat, because holy oh crap, it is hot out. All right, we are going to do number 19. The pattern I was looking at. Okay, well, actually, we'll jump it. We'll do this. I am going to do this further away. I'm not going to do this close. Normally, I would do this like right here, but I am going to put this out here. Okay. That's a nice color out there. Actually, where'd that go? Okay. What's up, Sabine? Did Ahsoka steal your spot? The nice thing about having a dog under your feet is that it keeps your feet nice and warm. Last dot without smudging. That works. Let me spear this around a little bit. You right there. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Now, while those are like that, give me this lighter. Or should I do one more? No, let's do the light blue. Oh my God. Green. Green, not blue. Green. Lima green. Or Lima green. Depending if you're in Lima, Ohio. Lima green. Lima green bean. Okay. So those were 15. We want to do a little less. But we want to do it as a bigger. Yeah, trying to decide whether or not the fan sounds like I said, it sounds like water dripping, but it also can sound like a pet lapping up water, just that tick, 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 tick noise. And I've had the fan on pretty constantly this week because, of course, hot air rises and into our house just gets stuck up here. It just gets so unbearably hot. Okay. I like that, but I don't like it. But what I will do is once that dries, I will probably put the original color behind it as another dot on top of it, just to cool it out. You know what I think I might do? Just to give myself... Like I said, I should have done this color green. Put that back. All right, what did we say that was? 5, 7, 9. I think that was 11. Yeah, I think that was 11. Yeah. Okay. Let's put a dot of 7 in there. Maybe. Yeah, that looks good. I've only made one of these. I have other ones that I've done. This one was purple. I have one that's all green. All of these, when I make them, are pretty much no two are alike because they are very much different. I can't repeat. I could repeat the pattern, but the background, I could not match this in 1,000 years. Okay. I think I will do that in the center. No, yeah. Let's do 2, because 3 will be too dark. Yeah. Okay. Like that. I'll raise it up so you guys can see it. Out of the way so you can see it. So, go. I'm going to do those gold dots over again because it, well, you can see them when I turn or angle this. Can't see them when they're straight on very well. So, I'll do that. But those orange ones around, yeah, I'm going to do the same thing with it. Actually, no, let's do that as a 4. do. So it's a nice sunny flower for an exceedingly freaking hot day. Let's give you 6. I feel like the abominable snowman, Bugs Bunny, he's like, gosh, it's hot, but I'll never see my bunny rabbit again. Surely I saw somebody on one of the social media saying that they, in this heat, that they feel like it was one of the first seasons of SpongeBob where he goes to visit Sandy and he goes into her tree dome without the water bubble on him, and he's like, I can do this. Piggy. Because that's the way it feels like. Oh, crap. Oh, right. 36 is the next one. It's like, oh, that's brand new. I haven't even used that one. Okay. What the heck did I do? You're new. You are new. Like, I don't need water. Just so crazy hot. All right, we'll try this color. Let's see. That was that. We were gonna do 6s there again. We're not. No, that was 7s. Should we do that? I did 4s there. I did 4. Oh. Hey there, watch where you're kicking, puppy. It's like, yeah, it's been so hot. We have not, knock on fake wood. They haven't had to do a rolling blackout, power on us. Because that would absolutely suck. I mean, if anything, I could go down. And our basement is pretty cold. But there's no place to sit down there. I'd have to... The dogs would love it. They would be laying on the floor. $1 millionth dollar. Another clam episode. Oh, that one. Okay. Yep. Yeah. My favorite is, of course, Enchanted Tiki Dreams, where they build a Squidward, the fake area, and with all the tiki, then the tikis dance around and sing a song. I love that one. Bus Stop is the first one I probably ever saw, but I do like the one where Plankton tricks Crabs into thinking that he's on a cruise, and so he grabs SpongeBob as his friend, as his manservant on the cruise, and then Plankton tricks Karen into thinking she's going on the cruise, part of a honeymoon, and then of course doesn't work out. Yeah, earwax doesn't work. You shouldn't have used glue instead of earwax. But they don't play that one very much. Like if I play Nickelodeon, they don't play that one. It's one of the best ones he had. All right, what did we say that was? Was it 15? Or was it 14? 13. I think it was 13. Okay. And DVD. And Karen's all drunk, yeah. She's like, yay. And then can't control her laser beam at the end of it. Where's my thing? Somebody is dreaming underneath me and snorting. What's sliding? Okay. Big one here. That works. so you can see what's going on here. Really can't see that other dot of the yellow in that yellow, but it's there. All right, that's dry. Let's give these guys a refresh coat. And I will pour a little bit more. Doink. Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's try this again. Gabagoo. Alright. Oh yeah, that was a gabagoo. What? When I did this, I picked up something in there. That one's gonna dry lumpy. Okay. Wee, swirly, swirl, swirl, swirl. That's good. Swipe that and clean that off. All right. Might be a dial-up thingy. Oh boy. Don't yawn, don't yawn. Let's see, last two. I'm doing here. I like the one where they SpongeBob and Patrick borrow the outfits of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy and go to win a shuffleboard competition because they can't go. And they win, but on their way back, they see a crime being committed and then think that that they, as their duty, they need to, or they see me and Ray or something, and they feel like they have to, since they're wearing the costumes, that they need to arrest everybody. Oh, and then there's the one of the oh, is that what it is? In honor of the Forest celebrating our 125th anniversary, please present 250 minutes of court viewing content starting around noon on Saturday. I will probably watch that. 4 hours. Well, it's Middleton's last year, so hopefully he'll have a lot of Middleton in there. Cool. All right, now let's see what we can do here now. Okay, I'm going to, I wonder if I should do you around the outer edge. No. Give me, actually I'll do the gold on the outside. Or should I? No, we'll do it this way. I'm going to play with it this way. All right, give me this one. All right, let's do some dots. And what should I do them out here? Now we'll do it this way. Oh, no, actually. Hold on. I'm thinking. Thank you. Thanks, Julia. Oh, let's see here. Let's do. That'll work. Or wait, was I going to do? No, why am I doing key? Yeah. No, I'm good. Overthinking things. Here we go. Okay. Okay, now give me this. Actually, I need to shake that to the shaker. While that's shaking, I grab another lemon thing. Ooh, yeah. When I do these, hopefully I'll need the books. I can do bigger dots this way. Put another gold dot here and do wrong way. Sorry, puppy. Freaked out the dog. I'm going to turn it off, and I turned it the wrong way and turned it to dialed it up. Sabine looked up and like, what are you doing? What are you going on? All right, let's do this. 1, 2. That looks nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are looking cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clean off my tip. I'm getting thick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't hear you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonder for the people in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I have lemon head ropes. I had to kind of stay. Ouch! Okay, good. Whew! Thought I scraped. The nerds were actually hurting my teeth. So, as much as I love the nerds, they were not helping me any. Okay. So, let's do this darker orange. Everybody got deodorant on, yeah. Please. Oh. All right, we'll try dark orange. Same as the first, but in reverse. We're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really can't see that very well. Oh well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I'm losing it. Not. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In Spanish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I almost wanted to say 14, but 14 is 14. Okay, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's better. I do not know what it is in French, so we'll just do da 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 da. It's like toi, something, 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 something. I apologize. I did not know French. I took 4 years of Spanish. No, Japan. There you go. Ichi ni san shi go hako. Okay, we'll do that. Whatever it is in Japanese. And we'll try. Let's see. What else do we got? I know, for all you Canadians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm smart. Well, we already did. Unless you're French Canadian, then you have to go rewind the tape and you'll listen to me botch it up. What else we got? I could do You know, whatever it is in Scottish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Irish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm joking. Trying to have some fun. Okay. What if I do me festive green? No, yeah. No, Jubilee green. Oh, actually, before I do that, I put the red away, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, here's where I'm going to do a little. Oh, I can't get it open yet. Come on. Yeah, I try to go to follow someone else's pattern, and then I don't do what their pattern is. Okay, so I believe that was. Geesh, come on now. That was 6. Okay. Okay. And there. That's why I didn't want to put red through it. I wanted to keep that out. Okay, but with that one there, let's do that. No, actually, I will do festive green. Let's see how it looks. Let me put that off. All right, let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm actually just going to do 4. Actually, you should be a lot thicker. 2, 3, 4. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take one of the ones with the smaller tips and do more down around the side. Because I want it to be rather thick up at the top. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that looks good. Looks citrusy, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that's not big. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I botched that one up, try to do that one again. All right, try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Citrusy, huh? One, 2, 3. Woo. Off the line for that one. 2, 3, 4. Try that again. That's a little better. One, 2, 4. 1, 3, 4. Oh, not right here. Try that again. 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm finally hearing the birds outside. That's funny. This heat, even the birds just haven't been, don't want to do anything. 2, 3, 4. I've had a bird bath sitting up outside, and I haven't seen them in that at all. It's just it's just been so hot. Okay. Well, let's try. Actually, I'm getting a refresh. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that works. Or should I do the next big one up? Now, like the other one. All right, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. This one's just for fun and playing. My dots might not be precise, but just wanted to try a different pattern. Now you might think, and you go, what's wrong with this one? It's fine. You're seeing it from afar. I'm seeing it up close. I'm my own worst critic when it comes to these. You guys can look at it and go, yes, it looks great. Now I can point out 50 details where it's wrong. Yeah, because like right now, on the screen here, from what I'm watching even on my iPad, I can see these orange ones really, really good. But in person here, I can't see them right here. And I cannot see them here. I cannot see these in this color. Buffering. So somebody's snoring again underneath me. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill this gap right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put I'm going to put a large dot here. Where should I put? Medium dot, medium dot. Think about this. And I was going to do this. Let's see. Do 9. Or should I do 8? Yeah, I think I'm doing 8. There, that tones those down a little bit. They were getting a little too bright for me. Oh, I know what I could try. I could try the new ones. So I have these new sticks that have this formatted. And they end up looking like this. This is the largest. Let's see how it kind of, it was weird. This would be this one, which that might actually work right there. That would fill up the spot. So, but I bought these off Amazon from the Happy Dotting Company. They have the different tips on them. It also came with a set of regular oval shapes, and I think these ovals, before I got these, I had a set made. Yeah, I think they are. Nope, they are about the same width. Okay. But I don't think they're... Come on. Try the other way. Yeah, this is the largest. Yeah, mine is a little... They are a little thicker, so those are thinner. Okay, that's good to know. Come on here, put it in the hole. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I might try this. But what color? I think they might, like I said, this is just for fun. Sample, I'm playing around. So I might try them. Okay, but it's gonna need to be a big color. So I should do... Let me do yellow. Yep, let's do yellow. Now these are going to be a little different. Instead of, because I can't dip. I can't dip these into this. Especially, crap, what I do. Throw. Especially that. I can't fit that in there. And I don't want to pour these out into anything. So what I'm probably going to have to do, actually, I mean, really gold would work there. I could do gold. What if I did gold? All right, so I can't get that off. Okay. We'll try it. Try it, see how it works. Okay. Since I don't want to pour this into a container and then dip it or do anything, what I'm going to try to do is, and actually, what I should do, that's why you have a test thing first. Let's try it. Move you off to the side. All right. I'm going to make sure this is good and shaken. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover that just like that. There's a very thin layer on it. Let's see what it looks like. 120. And this, you kind of want to start from the point and rock your way backwards. And then rock your way forward. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, we'll try that. I think the gold will work. But definitely, once you're finished doing that, clean that tip off. All right. Let's try it. 20. Okay. Yes, I'm working over my paint, and I shouldn't be. Or my paint area. Okay. Okay. So it is kind of good that I said it. So I'm going to go for this one ring right here. I'm going to go up just a little bit more. And apply. That's not bad. All right. Okay. I'm just going to have to be careful. Getting paint all over me. When that dries, I'll definitely just go over it again with just a paintbrush. I'm not wasting paint. I'm actually applying just the right amount of paint that I need on this. So it's not fully. Let me see if I can get it up here closer to you, see what I'm doing. I'm just putting a dot on and kind of dragging that dot around. See there, I didn't get it all the way there, so that's where I take this tool and coax it where it needs to go. Yeah, that works. Okay. That works. All right, let me just use this instead of the paintbrush. because now there's not that much on the tip. Now, I could crack this open and scrape it off, but I'm actually okay with that. If I was using one of my other paints, like the Ceramcoats, like some of these paints that I can't find a match for, I would be worried I'm going to be doing that with those. But this is Craftsmart, so yeah. And actually, you know what I'm going to do here? Because I keep looking at the 24 and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm using the wrong side. Just so that I know not to use this side. I know. There we go. Okay. That's cool. And since I'm not, since I'm only putting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these on here, that helps. I'm not really super wasting paint on these. Oop. Yeah, let's do this off to the side and not over my artwork, please. The only problem is I need the light. Let me move it over here so I can see into the light better. There we go. Okay. That works. I will get paint everywhere. I don't want to get paint everywhere. I just want paint to go where I want it to go. Literally much that up. So yeah, I'm going to drag a little bit off of that. That's a little too much. All right. Here we go. And that works just fine because then I can dip the excess paint that I scraped off. I can put it here. That worked. Cool. 3 more to go. Scrub off my tip. Okay. There you go. I'm getting enough paint. There we go. Okay, let's try this. It's just weird that like this has such a very fine tip to the tip of it here, but when you put it on, like it doesn't it fills in that gap. With the way the paint flows. One. There we go. Last one. I'm glad I put that on there on the end of this because I keep the which paint am I using? All right. Cool. Push that around. There. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm zooming up here so you guys can see what I'm seeing. These ones. This one's. What the heck are you? What the heck was that from? This one's practically already dry. These two are. So it actually, let me pull it down here. Okay. So this one is pretty much dry already. So, but actually looks nice. I like that. Okay. Okay, with them like that. So yeah, that wasn't bad. Yeah. It's one to try out. Let's see here. What else can we try? I'm definitely going to need to put a dot right here. I should put one right here. Oh, excuse me. A second here. Something rolled right into this. I'm going to get that out. That was weird. Okay, while those dry, let me think of what else I could put there. Okay, so that was jack-o'-lantern. Put apricot. Or should I go reverse? Yeah, let's go reverse. All right, so that was a jack-o'-lantern. So let's put a darker orange dot in there. Hey, stop falling over. Okay. Let's see. The size of that one was 19. What if I go back and do a 15? Right in there. But I'm going to, instead of doing it in the dead center of the dot, I'm going to like keep it to the bottom or the inner edge of it. Actually, I think 15 will be too big. Let's try 14. Or should I do 13? Yeah, let's try 13. It's always good to try lower. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. It gives it a crescent moon shape in the lighter orange above it. I can get Again, I am not following any specific pattern. I was looking at a pattern somebody else had done. But they did theirs in all shades of blue. I didn't want to do that for this, and I've always tried to wanted to do something a little different with this, but I followed their pattern about like maybe not even a quarter of the way through. And the rest of it I just end up doing. It's funny that as I see other people doing mandalas, I can tell that they have like a signature pattern for theirs. And there are, like, doesn't matter if they make something, small on rocks, or if they make, a large, tabletop size thing. I have not tried that myself. I mean, the biggest mandalas that I've made are the, how big are those things? Like 15 inches? But I can always tell, like, there's a certain pattern that people apply to theirs. Some do strokes. There's okay, this one I didn't have enough paint on the tip. I have not done the brush. I've done brush strokes, one or two commissioned items. I don't know. I like seeing the dots, the dot patterns and stuff are my favorites. I like to see them. But there's another lady that I've follow that she has done some that are like, she'll do a mix. Sometimes she'll actually even take these and she'll put the dot in and then she'll drag it so that she makes a line with it. And I was actually thinking of doing that around the outside edge here, but actually I probably should like do it here to here. But maybe we'll do that. All right, I'll let that set dry. What was I going to put in the center? Oh, I was going to put a yellow. Let's do the yellow. Or wait. No, not yellow, not yet. Not yet. It is. It's looking good. I need those gold to dry so that I can do something else. But I feel like I wonder if I should do. big of a dot would you be? This will work. Here we go. Yeah, that needed that right there. Okay. All right. So you can see what that is. That was just a regular yellow around the outside. Trying to move it down here so you can see a little better. Now I think I'm actually going to just leave it like this. I'm not going to put a border around it. I don't have, it's over there. On the Pride heart that I did, I sealed it off with a white edge around it in the gradation of dots. Yes, puppy dogs. I know, it's almost time. It's almost time. Yes, it's time for dinner. Yes, you're cold. Your nose is cold. Yes. Yes, your nose is cold. Yes, your nose is cold. Okay. So I'm going to do here, since those are drying pretty good here. All right. Now I'm going to, let's take this. What's that? It dropped. Oh, I see. It's drying here on the inside of the thing, and so I'm getting little pieces. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to emphasize my tip here to be like that. Okay. Do this again. Give me just a little tip. This is a good good gold to use for this. It's nice and it's thick, but it's also very fluid, like the Ceramcoats. I like that. I would have used the Ceramcoat ones, but I'm actually glad. Like I showed on. Let me show the different. Where's the other one? Oops. There we go. There we go. I have a variety of different colors of gold. I have everything from Venetian gold to pure gold to Kim gold to what is that one? Bright gold. What's that one called? Emperor gold. Splendid gold. Venetian gold. Art of antique gold. I have a bunch of different kinds of golds, and as you can see, some of them are not all the same. Some of them are more on the green side, some of them are more on the yellow side. And let me see, which one did I pick here? I picked that one. I wanted to pick this one right here, and I actually think I picked 10. Number. I had to write all these things down so that I knew. Which one is this? This is King's Gold. It's number 10. Yep. I wanted to use Glorious Gold. And I'm kind of glad I didn't. 10 was ended up being the winner. So I have a bunch of different colors of golds and things to use. It just gets this was a good color of gold to use on this. Yes, it needs a second coat, but probably most of the others would too. And one, like I said, if I do ceramics and I'm painting a gold, I will paint like a straw color underneath it, and then I'll put the gold on top of it, and that helps give the gold more visibility on it than doing it this way, than just applying the gold straight on, because I'm also applying it on a background color that's darker, and so this definitely needs a second coat. So as I go through these, it is looking good. I'm liking it. I didn't want to go overboard with the gold on it because it's already sparkly. It's got a sparkly background. I didn't want to overdo it. Because I do have other of the metallic paints that I have. How many golds do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 kinds of paint of gold. 21 different golds. Now, how many blues do I have? Actually, I think I have more greens than blues. No. Well, no, I have more blues. How many blues? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have over 80 variations of blue. So 20 different kinds of brown, of gold versus my 80 different hues of the blues that I have in various degrees and shades. Is that where I started off at? I forget. Even though they've all kind of dried up. Yeah, that's the one I started off with because it was wet right there. Cool. No, I'm not going to put a dot in the gold. I'm going to leave them like that. I like them as golden shimmers. I will leave those alone. But with those done, where's that red yellow? I'm going to, should I do red? If I should do a red dot there. Yeah, but I'm not going to do the red that I did. I'm going to do fire red. And I'm going to do a smaller tip. Let me do 5. Okay. I was going to put yellow right here, but I feel like I need to do a little red dot. Just right here at the tip of those gold petals, I guess you can call it for lack of a better term. Actually, you know what I should also do? Is put this red right there. Yeah, that red, that needed to be right there. That's cool. And that red, it may need a second coat once that dries, but ooh, what happened there? What the heck happened here? Oh, was that the chunk? I think this was the chunk. Let me look. Yes, that is a chunk. Okay. You're going to see what happens when you mess up. Where's that other? There it is. You take a little tiny piece, just like this, and you slice it off. Okay. Now the paint is still like semi, it's almost like in a clay state here at this point. So I can take that little chunk off. And what did we say that color was? This. Actually, no. I'm going to leave that like that. I'm going to take a darker color and go one dark color layer in those orange dots. What did we say that one was? We said that was 19, and then I said I was going to do 13. Didn't I say that was 13? Okay, so then the next dot should be 2 spots lower, and let's do 9. And right over top of that spot that I cleared, I will put this. There we go. Oh, stretchy, stretchy puppy dog. You really can't tell that I messed up here. Here we go. What? It was a little bubble. It was more, not much of a bubble. It was more of a chunk of dry paint that got caught up in the dot. Whoop. And that's what happened there. So that's what I ended up having to scrape it off. But it was good that it was in a spot where I was going to put another dot over top of it. So guess what? I'm going to say this is done. That is actually, this is one of my favorite ones. Almost all of them that I do is, my favorite. I like, whatever colors I use, but I wasn't sure about doing these colors on this because of the redness and the turn. But as it sat there, I thought, yeah, it's kind of orange. Sometimes I'll paint something and then I have to set it aside, and then has to work its way onto me and grow and grow and grow. But as far as the colors goes, I plotted, have all my colors here to the side of me is what I thought would go good with this. Did I use all of them? No, I didn't use all of them because I didn't go into the like I had the lighter yellows and didn't use this light cricket. I used the second to the light cricket, the lima green. Um, but but I also didn't use super dark oranges in this like I thought I would. And so this actually did turn, and I only used this. No, I didn't use this one in the bright yellow in the center there. I didn't use that. So I think it turned out really good. The only thing I have to do, I won't do the outer edge since that's still pretty wet, is I just got to take a brush and go into some of these sections and just erase those chalk lines. Somebody's calling me. Oh, it's my mom. Actually, let me put her on and I'll call her right back. So that's it. Yay! I'm done. Have a great 4th of July if you celebrate it. And I will talk to everybody later. Thank you. If I can figure out. There's how the button to end the stream. Hey, the button on how to end the stream. Okay. Yes, end the button.